to the 70s, we were life and death apart. Reborn in 1978, I decided to do 3 things. The first thing was to take the initiative to submit a report requesting to support the construction of the Great Northwest. The second thing was to no longer foolishly serve my husband Bogu's pregnant adopted sister, Zara Mo. The third thing is to divorce Bogu and part ways forever, never to meet again. He noticed that, contrary to my usual behavior, I wasn't making a fuss or caring about him defending Zara Mo. Bogu thought I had learned my lesson after he confined me, until he got injured on a mission, was hospitalized, and needed someone to care for him, only to be coldly rejected when he turned to me. It was then that Bogu realized the situation had completely spiraled out of his control. I've already decided to let him go. Myra Sue, your time in confinement is up. You can come out now. The voice of guard Bogu snapped me out of my daze. I limped out of the confinement room, the blinding sunlight making it impossible for me to open my eyes fully. Tears welled up in my eyes involuntarily, and the emotionless voice of Bogu's personal guard reached my ears. The chief has a meeting today. He asked me to relay a message to you. Go home and reflect on your mistakes, then write a letter of apology. He will check it when he returns from the meeting. I wiped the tears from the corners of my eyes and walked forward without saying a word. Bogu's guard followed behind me, and I could sense the disdain in his gaze, as the general's wife who was not favored by the general. Even the guards followed suit and looked down on me. In my previous life, I desperately tried to grasp what was never meant to be mine, exhausting all my strength. Yet all I gained was being confined, impatiently scolded by Bogu, and ultimately abandoned with his disgust, leading to depression and suicide. When I married Bogu, it wasn't that we never had affection for each other. He buys me snacks, takes me to movies, and accompanies me on walks. Our love made others envious. But everything changed after Bogu's adopted sister, Zara Mo, came to him with a baby bump. From the very first day Zara Mo arrived, I became invisible in Bogu's eyes. The first person he sees and thinks of is always Zara Mo. He accompanied Zara Mo in selecting baby supplies, went with her for prenatal checkups, and gave all the family's savings to Zara Mo for her use. At first, I thought Bogu's feelings for Zara Mo were merely sibling affection, so I also followed Bogu in taking care of Zara Mo wholeheartedly, until one day, I came across Zara Mo's diary. Brother Bo, I love you. I know you love me too. Why can't we be together when we love each other so much? I'm afraid I can't help but tell the whole world. Brother Bo, I truly can't live without you. It felt like a bolt from the blue. I confronted Zara Mo, demanding an explanation from her. Zara Mo actually wasn't afraid at all. It's exactly what you see. We love each other, but we can't be together for some reason. Furious, I slapped Zara Mo across the face. But she turned around and complained to Bogu, saying I had hurt her. Bogu roughly pushed me to the ground, and I sprained my ankle. Zara Mo was sent to the hospital due to complications with her pregnancy. And Bogu didn't come home for days, staying by her side the entire time. I rushed to find him, Zara Mo supporting her large belly, looking at me with a provocative smile. I love Bo, and Bo loves me too. Because of societal norms, we couldn't be together, so Bo had to marry you. To put it bluntly, you're just a fig leaf we needed. I had never seen such a shameless person before. Shock and anger drove me to force Bogu to choose between me and Zara Mo. Bogu thought I was being unreasonable. Rubbing his forehead, he scolded me impatiently. He said I was making a mountain out of a molehill and being petty, claiming I had a filthy mind and couldn't tolerate others. He was merely taking care of his pregnant, homeless foster sister out of humanitarian spirit, while I was overthinking and smearing him and his foster sister, Zara Mo. Later, Zara Mo falsely accused me of pushing her and trying to harm her unborn child, and once again, Bogu didn't believe my explanation and chose to side with Zara Mo. He forced me to apologize and admit fault to Zara Mo, but since I did nothing wrong, I naturally refused to apologize, so Bogu had the guards lock me in solitary confinement to reflect on my mistakes. In my previous life, I was locked in solitary confinement for a week. After being released, Bogu had the guards inform me to write an apology letter, which I naturally refused to do. Bogu thought I was incorrigibly stubborn and wanted to divorce me. I loved Bogu to death. How could I bear to divorce him? So under Bogu's coercion, I shamefully wrote an apology letter to Zara Mo. I thought taking a step back would lead to boundless skies and seas, but I was too naive. After giving birth, Zara Mo continued to live in my and Bogu's home. While working, I also took care of her like a nanny during her postpartum confinement, yet no matter what I did, Zara Mo showed not a shred of gratitude. She constantly found ways to slander, frame, and provoke me, and every time Bogu would choose to stand against me, he looked at me as if I was something incomprehensible. The prolonged mental torment made me ill. Depression, I was constantly anxious. Yet I didn't realize I was sick. Bogu didn't care about me, so I struggled alone, wandering in despair, repeatedly contemplating ending it all with death. Later, I became pregnant. I was overjoyed to know there was a little life growing inside me, and I took great care to protect the child in my belly. I thought Bogu and I would return to the loving times we once had because of the child, but it was all just my wishful thinking. After learning about my pregnancy, Zara Mo devised a mutually destructive plan to frame me, and in the end, I couldn't save my child. When I lost my child, Bogu was by Zara Mo's side, comforting her and her baby. Dragging my broken body past Zara Mo's hospital room, I saw Bogu peeling an apple for her and cradling Zara Mo's child while whispering soothing words. They looked like a loving family, and the sight drove me to madness. With nothing left to live for, I climbed to the hospital rooftop and leaped to my death, ending my tragic and pitiful life. I slowly made my way back to Bogu's house from memory, encountering many familiar faces along the way. Everyone stopped to look at me, their gazes filled with mockery and disgust. Thanks to Zara Mo, all the neighbors now knew I was a vicious woman who couldn't tolerate my husband's sister. I was even capable of committing such a heinous act against a pregnant woman. In my previous life, I was utterly humiliated under everyone's gaze, ashamed to the extreme. But in this life, having already died once, I no longer care. I swore to myself that I would never repeat the mistakes of my past life. I won't apologize to that shameless thing Zara Mo, and if Bogu wants a divorce, then I'll divorce him. I want to stay far away from those two disgusting creatures. As the courtyard gate was pushed open and footsteps ascended the steps, Zara Mo, her belly swollen, heard the noise and came out to see. Taking in my haggard and disheveled appearance, she covered her nose with a look of disgust. Back already? How was solitary confinement? Not pleasant, was it? Seeing this vicious thing again, the hatred in my heart churned. Get out. Oh, after 7 days in confinement, you're still this arrogant. Seems like you haven't reflected enough. Let me tell you, Myra Sue, don't think this is over. Bo said you'd sincerely apologize to me. I'm really looking forward to it. As long as there are no outsiders, Zara Mo doesn't bother hiding her malice. I stopped and looked at her, enunciating each word clearly. Then you'd better wait patiently for my apology. I haven't showered for 7 days and I stink all over, so I boiled water to bathe and changed my clothes. I opened the box, took all the money and ration coupons I had saved for grain, meat, and fabric, and went out. Zara Mo was sitting in the yard sunbathing. When she saw me come out, she commanded in a bossy tone, "I'm hungry, go buy groceries and cook right now, get plenty of meat and ribs." I ignored Zara Mo and quickly stepped out of the courtyard gate, mounted my 28-inch bicycle, and headed straight to the office. At my workstation, I swiftly wrote an application letter and knocked on the leader's door. After reading my application, the leader was utterly shocked. "You want to sign up to support the development of the Great Northwest? This is no joke. The conditions there are extremely harsh, and the minimum commitment is 5 years. Chief GU in your family would surely be worried about you going. This is my choice. Bogu has no right to interfere. Besides, personal interest should not come before the nation. I've made up my mind. I want to dedicate my life to the motherland." I stood firm in my attitude, and the leader accepted my application, kindly reminding me to go home and discuss it further with Bogu. If I make up my mind, then I'll be ready to set off in half a month. After leaving the office, I let out a sigh. My stomach completely empty. Passing by a restaurant, I went in and exchanged food and meat coupons for a delicious meal. After eating and drinking my fill, I strolled slowly down the street, pondering my next steps as I walked. Signing up to leave this place and support the Western development was the first decision I made after regaining clarity. From now on, I won't foolishly cling to Bo-Gu like I did in my past life. Nor will I endure humiliation and foolishly take care of the malicious and shameless Zara Mo for his sake. The application to go to the Great Northwest has been submitted. The next thing I need to do is divorce Bo-Gu. In my previous life, Bo-Gu threatened to divorce me to force me to apologize to Zara Mo. I suppose today will follow the same course, so I might as well go with the flow and agree to end things with him first. I dawdled until sunset before finally returning home. As soon as I entered, I heard Zara Mo's muffled sobs. My sister-in-law must hate me to death. She came back and yelled at me, telling me to get out. "Bo, please let me go. I can't let my presence drive a wedge between you and your sister-in-law." Zara Mo pretended to leave while crying, and Bo-Gu quickly reached out to stop her. Zara Mo shamelessly threw herself into his arms. Disgusted by the scene before me, I slammed the door shut with force. Both of them were startled and turned to look at me in unison. Bo-Gu pushed Zara Mo away from his embrace and glared at me with a dark expression. "Where have you been? Why didn't you make dinner?" "Brother Bo, don't be so harsh on sister-in-law. It's understandable that she's upset and didn't make dinner. I can handle being a little hungry." Hearing Zara Mo's subtly provocative words, Bo-Gu's expression darkened even more, and he spoke in a domineering tone. "Hurry up and make dinner. I've already bought the groceries." Zara said she wants braised pork and ribs. Make some for her to nourish her body. I was about to refuse, but when I saw the meat and ribs Bo-Gu had bought, I immediately changed my mind and headed to the kitchen. Seeing me obediently comply, a flash of unwillingness crossed Zara Mo's eyes. In less than an hour, I brought the braised pork ribs and spare ribs to the table. I even thoughtfully served them rice. Both Bo-Gu and Zara Mo were hungry. They sat down one after another. Bo-Gu considerately placed 2 large spare ribs and a piece of braised pork into Zara Mo's bowl, saying, "Eat quickly, don't let the baby go hungry." I, a living person standing right beside him, was completely ignored as if I didn't exist. With no intention of inviting me to sit down and eat, I couldn't help but twitch the corner of my mouth. My past self was truly irredeemably foolish. To be treated like a servant yet still love Bo-Gu so devotedly. I really didn't die unjustly. Thinking this, I cast a cold gaze at Zara Mo as she stuffed a large piece of meat into her mouth. She originally had a satisfied expression on her face, but as soon as a large piece of meat entered her mouth, she spat it out before even having a chance to chew. It's so salty." I had put an entire large packet of salt into the braised pork and rib soup I prepared for them. It wouldn't kill them, but it would sure make them miserable. Zara Mo spat out the meat and hurriedly went to drink the soup, trying to wash away the salty taste in her mouth. But the soup was just as salty and bitter as the meat. She made a choking sound and rushed into the kitchen to rinse her mouth with water. Opposite her, Bo-Gu dipped his chopsticks into the broth and tasted a tiny bit. His expression immediately twisted in disgust. "Myra Sue, you never learn." I innocently spread my hands. "What did I do? I was just making food for you all, and you're still not satisfied. If you're not happy, then from now on, you can fend for yourselves." With that, I turned and went upstairs to my room, leaving chaos to reign downstairs for quite a while. Zara Mo was crying, and Bo-Gu was comforting her. In my past life, hearing these things would have broken my heart and filled me with unbearable sorrow, but now I turn a deaf ear. Half an hour later, Bo-Gu, having just calmed Zara Mo, pushed open the door with a dark expression. "Myra Sue, go apologize to Zara immediately." "What if I refuse?" I looked up and stared straight at him as I asked, "If you don't apologize, we're getting divorced." "I mean what I say." "Fine, let's get divorced." I nodded with a smile. "We'll file for divorce right now." My prompt agreement to divorce made Bo-Gu look at me as if he'd seen a ghost. I just glanced at him briefly before averting my gaze. Picking up the pre-prepared divorce papers, signing them, and handing them to Bo-Gu. "Here are the divorce papers. I've already signed them. Now it's your turn." Bo-Gu snatched the signed divorce papers from me with a dark expression. After skimming through them in seconds, he sneered coldly. "Myra Sue, I warn you. The consequences after I sign these are not something you can bear. You'd better not play hard to get with me. What's there to fear? It's just a divorce." Anyone can live without the other. Bo-Gu, if you're a real man, just sign it without hesitation. Bo-Gu's veins bulged on his forehead. Instead of signing, he glared at me fiercely. Myra Sue, don't you dare regret this. I'll never regret it. I handed him the pen. Bo-Gu was caught in a dilemma, pressing his lips together and refusing to take the pen. I looked at him, my eyes filled with mockery. Bo-Gu, you wouldn't be reluctant to divorce me, would you? Bo-Gu looked like he was about to explode. He grabbed my hand and pulled me right in front of him. Myra Sue, my patience has its limits. Apologize properly, and I won't hold anything against you. Otherwise what? Lock me up again. What excuse will you use this time? Just because I added too much salt to the food? I looked at Bo-Gu mockingly. I'm afraid this reason isn't enough to put me in confinement. Bo-Gu was seething with rage. He had never seen me so disobedient before, but I truly hadn't done anything wrong, and he couldn't find a valid reason to confine me. Bo-Gu grabbed my hand forcefully. Myra Sue, you've done wrong and still refuse to admit it. Do you think you're justified? Bo-Gu, how many times do I need to tell you? I, Myra Sue, have always acted with integrity. I never laid a hand on Zaramo. Then why did she fall? If it wasn't you, who else could it be? I should have known Bo-Gu wouldn't believe me. What's the point of wasting my breath explaining? I shook off Bo-Gu's hand. Enough talk, just sign it. Bo-Gu gritted his teeth and stepped closer to me. Enough, Myra Sue, don't think for a second that I'm afraid to sign. I dare not think so. I'm just tired of this life. Let's spare each other. Seeing my cold gaze and my insistence that he sign, a hurt expression flashed in Bo-Gu's eyes. I just looked at him coldly, at this man I had loved desperately in my past life. For whom I had given my life, there was no more attachment or love in my eyes, only disgust. Bo-Gu looked at my resolute expression and opened his mouth, but before he could make a sound, Zaramo's scream suddenly came from outside. Bo-Gu threw the marriage report at me and turned to leave. I got up and chased after him, only to see Zaramo leaning against Bo-Gu with a pained expression. Bo, my stomach hurts. This was always Zaramo's go-to trick, and it never failed to work. Bo-Gu anxiously supported Zaramo, hurriedly asking her what was wrong. Then he turned and yelled at me. What are you standing there for? Come over and help. What does this have to do with me? Bo-Gu, sign the divorce papers. Expressionless, I handed the divorce papers and a pen to Bo-Gu. Bo-Gu looked at me with disbelief in his eyes. He abruptly pushed my hand away and quickly carried Zaramo out the door. I chased after them to the doorway, only to see the disappointment on Zaramo's face. Needless to say, I knew Zaramo's feelings at that moment were beyond words. Had she known Bo-Gu and I were discussing divorce inside, she would never have pretended to be ill to call him away. Unfortunately, she was outmaneuvered. And I was also frustrated for failing to get Bo-Gu to sign as I had hoped. That night, neither Bo-Gu nor Zaramo returned. I lay on the bed fully clothed, thinking about leaving in the future. Then I slowly drifted into sleep, dreamless throughout the night. I woke up in the morning and, to my utter surprise, found that Bo-Gu had actually returned. He handed me the red bean bun in his hand, wearing a rare smile on his face, his voice unusually gentle. Red bean bun, eat it while it's hot. I really love red bean buns. In the past, Bo-Gu would often buy them for me, but ever since Zaramo came into the picture, such things had stopped happening. Instead of taking the red bean bun from him, I went back to the room and brought out the unsigned divorce papers from last night. Sign it. Once you do, we'll go through the formalities. Bo-Gu looked at me in disbelief. You, Myra Sue, I've already made concessions for you. What more do you want? Let me tell you. Don't push your luck. I looked at Bo-Gu expressionlessly. As a leader, you must keep your word and set an example, since you were the one who proposed the divorce. Then be decisive about it. Don't make me look down on you. Bo-Gu was proud and arrogant. Provoking him like this would surely make him sign. But I turned out to be wrong. Bo-Gu snatched the divorce papers from my hands and tore them to pieces in a few swift motions. He gasped for breath, glared at me with bloodshot eyes, then stormed off in anger. I chased after him to the door, trying to call him back, but it was too late. Bo-Gu, with his long legs, was out the door and into his car in a few quick strides. I couldn't understand why Bo-Gu refused to sign the divorce papers. If he no longer had me in his heart and only cared for Zara Mo, why wouldn't he agree to divorce me? In my previous life, Zara Mo told me that Bo Jiu used me as a shield and a cover-up because of her identity issues. So, is this the reason why Bo Jiu refuses to get a divorce? For the next period of time, Bo Jiu didn't return. It was said that he was on a mission. With Bo Jiu away, surprisingly, Zara Mo didn't show up to cause trouble in front of me either. I was happy to enjoy the leisure, handling household items while working. Since I was leaving and breaking up with Bo Jiu, I wanted to make a clean break. I cut up and threw away all our photos together, and gave away the sweaters I painstakingly knitted and the shoes I made for Bo Jiu. I couldn't take too many things to the Northwest, so I gave away more than half of my clothes to the neighbors. I even gave away the extra quilts, sheets, and bedding at home. Getting rid of things wasn't complicated. It only took a few days to clear out most of the house, but Bo Jiu still hadn't returned. As I looked at the numbers on the calendar, I grew anxious. The day of my departure for the Northwest was drawing closer. My divorce still hadn't been settled. Though I could go to the Northwest without finalizing it, I truly didn't want to have any further connection with Bo Jiu. To sever ties means to cut them off completely, never to have any contact again. I was feeling anxious here when I received a call from the military hospital. Bo Jiu was injured. They notified me, as family, to go to the hospital to take care of him. Upon receiving the call, I felt not the slightest bit of tension or concern. After all, in my previous life, I died while Bo Jiu lived just fine. I believe nothing major will happen to Bo Jiu in this life either. Even if something major happens to him, what does it have to do with me? Anyway, I won't ever grieve or feel sad for this man who betrayed me again. As soon as my workplace supervisor heard that Bo Jiu was injured, they immediately gave me time off to go to the hospital and take care of him. I didn't go to the hospital, but instead inquired about Zara Mo's whereabouts. After asking around, I finally got the news that Zara Mo was actually staying at the military barracks of Bo Jiu, hidden so tightly. I marveled at Bogu's care for Zara Mo. Was he afraid I would make things difficult for Zara Mo, which is why he had her stay in the military barracks, since he's so reluctant to part with Zara Mo? I won't be the bad guy here. Let Zara Mo take care of Bo Jiu. I believe the two of them have mutual affection and will surely appreciate my arrangement. I went to the military barracks to find Zara Mo and informed her about Bogu's injury, telling her to go to the hospital immediately to take care of him. After notifying Zara Mo, I returned home without any burden. I cooked dinner myself in the evening and happily ate 3 big bowls. In the following days, I went out shopping every day. As the time to leave for the Great Northwest was getting closer, the environment there is harsh, so I need to prepare more things. At the hospital, Bo Jiu remained unconscious for 3 days and nights without waking up. Zara Mo sat by the bedside, carefully wiping Bogu's face with a damp towel. She stared at Bogu's handsome features, completely mesmerized. Orphaned at the age of 8, she was adopted by the Jiu family and grew up with Bo Jiu. Zara Mo had fallen for him at first sight. Bo Jiu was simply too good-looking. There wasn't a girl who didn't like him. Zara Mo had a particular fondness for Bo Jiu, clinging to him all day long and dreaming of marrying him. As she grew older, Zara Mo's feelings for Bo Jiu became too obvious and were discovered by the elders of the Jiu family. Zara Mo was hastily married off, and the days after her marriage were a living hell for her. She constantly dreamed of returning to Bogu's side. Later, the man she married died, and she finally had a reason to seek out Bo Jiu again. Bo Jiu treated her well, indulging her in every way, and Zara Mo was content. Yet this wasn't what Zara Mo truly desired. If only she could be the only woman by his side, but he was already married, and seeing the rightful woman beside him drove Zara Mo mad with jealousy. How she longed to stand rightfully by Bogu's side. Zara Mo gazed greedily at the unconscious Bo Jiu. This was the man she had loved for so many years, yet could never have. The torment in her heart was unimaginable. The most intimate thing she had ever done with Bo Jiu was holding his hand and pretending to feel dizzy so she could collapse into his arms. This wasn't what Zara Mo wanted most. She had always longed to go further, like kissing his face. Now is undoubtedly an opportunity. With Bo Jiu unconscious, she decides to take action to ease her longing. Lost in thought, Zara Mo can't control herself and lowers her head, preparing to kiss Bogu's face, just as her lips approach Bogu's face. She receives a sharp slap on the cheek. The slap leaves the infatuated Zara Mo stunned, her face burning with pain. More than pain, Zara Mo felt fear. Her feelings for Bogu were finally exposed, discovered by him. What should she do now? How could she explain? She panicked and looked at Bogu on the bed. But before she could see clearly, another heavy slap landed on her face. This slap was even harder, sending Zara Mo tumbling to the ground. Covering her face, she felt a mix of shame, anger, and fear, her heart trembling to the extreme. Her dark and ugly thoughts were exposed, and the feeling of being slowly tortured made Zara Mo too afraid to look at Bogu. She waited for Bogu's verdict to uncover the truth. But after a long wait, nothing came. A murmuring voice reached her ears. Myra Sue, Myra. The Bogu on the bed was actually calling Myra Sue's name. Zara Mo struggled to get up and found that Bogu was still unconscious. His eyes remained closed, his hands flailing wildly, muttering, "Myra, don't go, the child." So the two slaps she had just endured were merely the result of Bogu's unconscious flailing. Zara Mo's anxious heart settled down as she noticed Bogu's forehead covered in sweat while he was unconscious. His eyes closed as he kept murmuring Myra Sue's name. Zara Mo was furious inside, glaring fiercely at Bogu. At that moment, the door was pushed open, and Bogu's guard entered. Seeing Bogu's condition on the hospital bed, the guard quickly pressed the call button to summon a doctor. The doctor rushed over immediately to attend to him, and after a series of examinations, Bogu finally opened his eyes. The first words he uttered upon waking were, "Myra, Myra Sue." The doctor quickly responded, "Sir, you're awake. You've been unconscious for several days and need to rest now. Please stay calm. Where is Myra Sue? Where is Myra Sue?" Bogu's gaze swept around the room. The guard took over the conversation. "Madam is at home. She's at home. Are you sure?" Bogu pressed. "Nothing happened. No, Madam is fine. Don't worry, sir." Bogu let out a sigh, his heart pounding fiercely. He pressed a hand to his chest, trying to control the fear and panic. "Call Myra Sue over. Tell her to come to the hospital immediately." He needed to see Myra Sue right away. Only by seeing her alive and well could he feel at ease. After all, the dream he just had was too horrifying. He dreamed of Myra Sue, pregnant, jumping to her death. He saw Myra Sue's body shattered into pieces, so tragic, so unbearably painful. That dream was too real, too terrifying. Even though Bogu was battle-hardened and remained calm in the face of danger, he was still frightened. When the guard came looking for me, I was cooking in the kitchen, humming a tune while cooking. The guard pushed the door open angrily and snapped at me. "The chief is awake and wants to see you." I turned to look at the guard and asked, "What for?" "You, the chief has been unconscious for days, and you haven't visited him once. How can you be so heartless?" Staring at the guard's flushed face, I replied, "I'm not a doctor. What good would my visit do? Isn't it enough that someone is keeping watch? But the chief specifically asked for you to come over." "No time. I haven't even eaten yet." The guard was so infuriated by my attitude that he left fuming with anger. Before leaving, he told me to wait. Was that a threat? Haha. Surely they wouldn't put me in confinement again just because I refused to go to the hospital. Bogu waited anxiously at the hospital for a long time before the guard returned, but no one followed behind him. He came back alone. "Where's Myra Sue?" "She doesn't want to come. Says she needs to cook a meal." How could that be? Bogu couldn't believe that Myra Sue would ignore him despite his injury. "Did you not explain it clearly enough?" "I did. As soon as you were hurt, I went straight to her and told her about your condition. I even went to her workplace to ask her supervisor for leave on her behalf. But she hasn't visited the hospital even once." The guard felt aggrieved and thought it wasn't fair to his superior. How could he have married such an inconsiderate wife? How is this possible? Could there be some mistake? Bogu murmured. How could Myra Sue not care about him? She loved him so much. She would shed tears for hours over his slightest injury. So why had she remained indifferent throughout his long coma? Where exactly had things gone wrong? He thought to himself as the guard continued angrily, "Madam must be upset about you confining her. She's the one who did wrong and is being unreasonable, yet she has the nerve to be angry with you." Bo Ji-yu had just woken up and had momentarily forgotten about confining Myra-Sue. Reminded by the guard, his expression turned extremely grim. In his recent dream, he had also dreamed of confining Myra-Sue and even threatened her with divorce. In her dream, Myra-Sue refused to divorce at all costs and immediately apologized to Zaramo. But in reality, Bo Ji-yu recalled what happened before the mission. Myra-Sue handed him the prepared divorce papers and asked him to sign. Her expression was cold, and there was not a trace of affection in her gaze when she looked at him. He finally tore up the divorce papers in a panic and left home. Thinking about Myra-Sue wanting a divorce made Bo Ji-yu feel extremely uneasy. How could Myra-Sue bring up divorce to him? How could she bear to divorce him? He leaned against the headboard, frowning in deep thought, unaware of how much time had passed. A coquettish voice chimed in. "Brother Bo, are you thirsty? Have some water." Bo Ji-yu turned his head to look at Zaramo, who had appeared at some unknown moment. Zaramo was holding a glass of water, her face swollen and bruised, clearly showing signs of having been beaten. Bo Ji-yu was startled. "What happened to your face?" Zaramo touched her face, shedding tears in grievance. It was my sister-in-law who hit me." "What?" Bo Ji-yu raised his voice. "Why did she hit you?" "My sister-in-law said that there's something improper between us. I tried to explain but she wouldn't believe me. She just..." Bogu's gaze fixed on Zaramo's face, staring at her motionlessly. Zaramo felt uneasy under his stare. Why was Bo Ji-yu looking at her like that? Did he not believe what she said? Bo Ji-yu was immediately angry when he saw Zaramo's face. How could Myra-Sue hit someone? Didn't she know Zaramo was pregnant? This is outrageous. But amid his anger, he suddenly remembered the dream he had, where Myra-Sue bullied Zaramo over and over again. He questioned Myra-Sue, but she kept denying and wouldn't admit anything. The dream he just had was too real, too tragic. He remembered Myra-Sue's tearful complaints in the dream, remembered her despair. He remembered Myra-Sue angrily demanding, "What exactly is your relationship with Zaramo, Bo Ji-yu? Do you want me or her?" He remembered Myra-Sue holding his hand, explaining over and over again, "I didn't push her, she's framing me. I really didn't." He remembered Myra-Sue lying on the bed, pale and desperate, tears streaming down her cheeks. My child, murderers, you're all murderers." The final image froze on Myra-Sue lying motionless on the ground. Blood stained her clothes, and fragments of flesh and severed limbs were scattered all around. Bo Ji-yu clutched his chest as pain spread from it. Every cell in his meridians and collaterals ached. He knew it was just a dream, but it was too horrifying. He cannot lose Myra-Sue. He knew very clearly that he couldn't accept the scenario in his dream. Zaramo didn't know what Bo Ji-yu was thinking, as tears streamed down her face. "Brother Bo, sister-in-law doesn't like me. I shouldn't disturb you anymore. Once you recover, I'll move out right away." This has always been Zaramo's trump card. Every time she says this, Bo Ji-yu can't bear to refuse her. He would then vent his anger on Myra-Sue, while she waited for Bo Ji-yu to stand up for her. But after a long wait, Bo Ji-yu finally spoke. "It's good that you're moving out. I'll have the guards find you a place right away. From now on, if you have any issues, go to the guards. Don't come to me, so your sister-in-law won't get angry." Zaramo was completely petrified. After finishing the meal, I was about to head out to continue shopping. But before I could leave, Zaramo came knocking at my door. She looked somewhat haggard, not as plump and rosy-cheeked as she had been in her previous life. Needless to say, it was because she was worried about Bo Ji-yu. But what was going on with her face? Both cheeks were swollen like steamed buns. Had someone hit her? I laughed mockingly. Who would dare hit Zaramo? She's the apple of Bogu's eye. Anyone who dared lay a finger on Zaramo would be locked up in solitary confinement until they rotted. Zaramo glared at me with venom. "Myra-Sue, are you happy now?" I glared back in displeasure. "Speak plainly, stop being so sarcastic. They say the dog that bites doesn't bark. I never expected you to be so cunning, using retreat as advance to force Bo into making me move out. I really underestimated you." Zaramo's words startled me. "What do you mean? Bo Ji-yu is making you move out. How could that be possible? In my past life, I tried every trick in the book, crying, making a scene, even threatening suicide. Yet Bo Ji-yu never relented. Why is it that in this life, without me lifting a finger, he's made such a decision?" Zara Mo is utterly vile and shameless. Her words can't be trusted. I stared at her coldly. Is this all you came to tell me? What else? You wicked woman. Let me make this clear. I won't move out so easily. Bo is mine, and no one will take him away from me. I felt sick to my stomach hearing it. No one wants to take your Bo away. If you like Bo Gu, just take him. I don't care. You're saying one thing but meaning another. Playing hard to get. Zara Mo glared at me with resentment. Zara Mo was truly furious. Her usual tricks, which had never failed before, had backfired today. How could she not be angry? She simply couldn't understand how things had turned out this way. Bo Gu had always been at her beck and call. What had gone wrong? Her methods had always been effective. So why did everything turn upside down after Bo Gu got hurt just once? Unable to figure out the reason for Bo Gu's change, Zara Mo could only connect everything to Myra Sue. It must be that Myra Sue used the threat of divorce as a tactic to soften Bo Gu's heart. Do you really think Bo can't bear to part with you? Dead wrong. He's about to get promoted and just doesn't want any trouble at this critical moment. Watching Zara Mo's furious demeanor, I couldn't help but wonder, what on earth has gotten into her? I've already stepped back this far to accommodate them. So why is Zara Mo still acting like I owe her something? I'm well aware of Zara Mo's ambition to climb the social ladder, given her cunning, ruthless, and unscrupulous nature. If she could help me get a divorce, it would surely be twice as effective with half the effort. Thinking to myself, I shrugged. Is that so? So you're content to be someone who can never step into the limelight for the rest of your life? Don't you think it's better to have some ideals in life? Looking at Zara Mo's twisted face, I curled my lips into a smile. How about we make a deal? I'll divorce and step aside to make way for you and your Bo brother. And you figure out a way to get him to sign the divorce papers with me. Zara Mo looked at me in astonishment. Are you serious? Not trying to trick me or set me up, of course. Zara Mo left with the divorce papers I gave her. I knew that with Zara Mo's capabilities, she should be able to get Bo Gu to sign them. Now, all I had to do was wait patiently for the news. Not long after Zara Mo left, Bo Gu's guards came again. He said with a dark expression, "The organization has ordered you to go to the hospital to take care of the chief. This is an order." Bo Gu's guard looked like he would resort to force if I refused. A wise man knows when to yield. Reluctantly, I followed the guard to the hospital. Bo Gu was on an 4 drip, and when he saw me enter, he actually reached out to grab my hand. I quietly avoided his touch and asked with polite detachment, "How do you feel? Any pain?" Bo Gu's smile faded upon hearing my formal question. His gaze fixed intently on me. I stood silently about a meter away, meeting his stare. After a prolonged silence, Bo Gu signaled for the guards to leave. After the guard closed the door and left, he slowly spoke up. "I've already asked Xiao Zhong to find a place for Zara. She'll move out soon." I responded with an indifferent "oh," and seeing my reaction, Bo Gu grew somewhat impatient about what happened to Zara last time. I cut him off. "Don't even think about making me apologize, Bo Gu. You've already confined me for 7 days. What more do you want? Let me tell you, even a rabbit will bite when cornered. No, I just want to know what really happened back then. Why did you push her?" I don't know why Bo Gu is asking this question again. I explained it to him before, but he didn't believe a single word I said. Now they've locked me up for 7 days in solitary, and they're bringing this up again. What's the point? Still trying to stand up for Zara Mo. He's really something. I grew impatient. I don't even know why I pushed her myself. If you want specifics, go ask Zara Mo. Whatever she says goes. You've already locked me up for 7 days in solitary. Surely you're not planning to send me to prison now too. Is there no justice or rule of law left? Bo Gu's expression was complicated, looking somewhat dejected and hurt. "Myra Sue, I'm injured right now. Are you sure you want to take that tone with me?" I looked at him indifferently. "I'm sorry, I made you angry. To avoid affecting your mood, I think I'd better leave first." Watching Myra Sue walk away without looking back, Bo Gu coughed in anger. The guard heard the noise and immediately came in to check. Seeing Bo Gu coughing incessantly, the guard quickly poured him some water and scolded Myra Sue with concern. "What on earth is wrong with Madam? How could she upset you like this?" Bo Gu clutched his chest, feeling an emptiness inside. Myra Sue's attitude made him realize there was a serious problem between them. Bo Gu pondered carefully. When exactly had he and Myra Sue become so distant, before Zara Mo came to seek refuge with him? They had been deeply in love. It seemed everything began to change slowly after Zara Mo's arrival. Myra Sue keeps making a fuss every other day and has always been at odds with Zara Mo. Zara Mo is a pregnant woman with no place to go. Isn't it only natural for him to take care of her? Why is Myra Sue being so unreasonable? Why would Myra Sue push Zara Mo so viciously? No, Myra Sue has always been gentle and kind, with an excellent reputation in the compound. I've never seen her clash with anyone before. Why is she always targeting Zara Mo? Could it actually be that Zara Mo is the problem? Bo Jiu couldn't help but think of that utterly terrifying dream again. He instructed guard Xiao Zhong, hold off on finding a place for Zara Mo to move out. Go to the location of Zara Mo's household registration and find her a place to stay there instead. Xiao Zhong exclaimed. Zara Mo's registered residence is over 1,000 kilometers away from us. How are you going to take care of her from such a distance in the future? As an adult, she should be able to take care of herself. I was overthinking it before. Others manage to work and live while raising children, so why can't she? Besides, she's still young and will eventually get married. Keeping her by my side isn't a long-term solution either. As Zara Mo reached the door of the hospital room and was about to push it open, she overheard Bo Gu's words and froze in her tracks. Zara Mo didn't enter the room. Instead, she turned around and fled in a panic. Zara Mo stopped in her tracks when she reached a secluded, deserted spot. Her face was twisted into an expression of extreme ugliness. Bo Jiu asking her to move out was already unbearable for Zara Mo, but now moving out had turned into being sent back to her registered hometown. She had gone through so much trouble to scheme her way to Bo Gu's side and cling to him. Her plan would be all for nothing if she were sent back. She must not be sent away. Bo Jiu had already ordered the guards to handle this matter, proving his determination to send her away was firm. She had to find a way to deal with it. Zara Mo paced anxiously in place. What should she do? What on earth should she do? The divorce papers Myra Sue had given her were already crumpled from her grip. Zara Mo forced herself to calm down. Smoothing out the divorce report Myra Sue had given her to read it once more. Soon, a brilliant idea formed in her mind. The ends justify the means. This is the way to go. A few hours later, Zara Mo pushed open the door to Bo Gu's hospital room. She approached the bedside with a pitiable expression. Brother Bo, I have something to tell you. Bo Jiu gave a nonchalant his attitude noticeably colder than before. Zara Mo noticed it, seething with resentment inside. Who knows what tricks Myra Sue used to suddenly change Bo Gu's behavior? No matter, she had already devised a plan to counter it. Myra Sue is definitely done for this time. Zara Mo continued to act delicate and pitiful. Brother Bo, I'm planning to go back. Go back. Bo Jiu looked at Zara Mo in surprise. Go back where? Back to my registered hometown. It's not good for me to keep troubling you. You have your own family to take care of, so I've decided to return. Bo Jiu looked at Zara Mo in surprise. He had just decided to send Zara Mo away but hadn't yet figured out how to broach the subject with her. Now that Zara Mo had taken the initiative to leave, it lifted a weight off his mind. Bo Jiu was delighted. It's good that you're going back. Let me know what you need, and I'll have someone prepare it for you. Seeing Bo Gu's relieved expression only deepened the resentment in Zara Mo's heart. She suppressed her hatred and took out a prepared contract. Brother Bo, I plan to buy a house in my registered residence, but I need a guarantor now. Could you sign as my guarantor? Bo Jiu agreed without hesitation. No problem. Zara Mo immediately spread out the document and flipped to the page requiring a signature and fingerprint, then handed it to Bo Jiu to sign. Bo Jiu only glanced briefly at the first page before signing. Zara Mo put away the documents, a gentle smile appearing on her face. Then I won't disturb you from resting. Brother Bo, I'll go back and prepare first. We'll leave in a few days. Seeing how understanding Zara Mo was, Bo Jiu felt a pang of guilt. No rush. You can take your time packing. Let me know if you need anything. Zara Mo obediently left. But as soon as she stepped out of the ward, her face darkened with stormy clouds. Trying to send her away, it won't be that easy. Now, it's time to watch her performance. I never expected Zara Mo to act so swiftly, obtaining the divorce report signed by Bo Jiu in just a few hours. As soon as I received the divorce report, I immediately took it to the military district for the leader's approval. The leader was surprised to see the divorce report between me and Bo Gu and asked for the reason. I simply said we were incompatible. The fact that Bo Gu had me confined is known to everyone, and the leader sighed before signing the document, holding the approved divorce report. I was in an extremely joyful mood. As I walked out of the military district, I unexpectedly ran into Bo Gu's guard, Xiao Zhong, with a sour expression, reluctantly greeted me when he saw me. In my good mood, I didn't bother to argue with him. Smiling, I moved past Xiao Zhong and prepared to leave. Xiao Zhong stopped me. The chief wants to eat the fish soup you make. No time. You, how can you be like this? Xiao Zhong was so angry his eyebrows stood on end. Myra Su, don't you think you're being too much? What kind of wife acts like you? What I do is none of your business. If your chief wants fish soup, go find Zara Mo. She'd be more than happy to oblige. You're utterly unreasonable. How can someone be as irrational and unreasonable as you? Xiao Zhong was furious. The chief has already compromised by agreeing to send Zara Mo back to her hometown, and you're still making trouble for him. Do you even know the chief has been talking about you constantly these past few days, and here you are, sulking and giving him the cold shoulder over your petty jealousy? You're completely unreasonable. Xiao Zhong's words surprised me. Was Bo Gu really planning to send Zara Mo back to her hometown? Is that even possible? Can Zara Mo really leave? She's already agreed. She'll be gone in a few days. Are you satisfied now? Hurry back and make fish soup to bring to the hospital. The chief is waiting. I don't believe Zara Mo would willingly leave. In my past life, she schemed so relentlessly against me, making Bo Gu suspicious of me, driving me to depression, causing the death of my unborn child, and pushing me to suicide. Her feelings for Bo Gu are so obvious. How could she possibly back down? My intuition tells me Zara Mo definitely has something up her sleeve. With only a few days left before my departure, and with past experiences as a warning, I must be extra cautious to guard against Zara Mo's schemes. To avoid unnecessary complications, I've been avoiding Zara Mo these past few days, steering clear of any encounters with her. But Zara Mo still came knocking. The night before I was set to leave, she banged on the door loudly, but I stayed silent and refused to open it. Letting her exhaust herself, the courtyard gate was locked from the inside, and Zara Mo kept at it until 2 a.m. before finally giving up and leaving. In the morning, when I got up and looked down from upstairs, I saw Zara Mo again. Still with her swollen belly, Zara Mo has been blocking me here day and night. Surely with ulterior motives. I originally planned to leave and let go of all grudges, but seeing Zara Mo like this, it seems she doesn't want a peaceful resolution. In that case, there's no need for me to back down either. The humiliation of losing my child and dying in my past life is still unavenged. I sneered and slowly descended the stairs, deliberately placing a steel bar when turning the corner. If Zara Mo has no ill intentions, then let it be. If she continues to frame and slander me, that will be her doom. After setting everything up, I slowly opened the courtyard gate. Right after, Zara Mo rushed in head first. She slammed the door shut, blocking it, and glared at me venomously. Myra Su, did you think I couldn't corner you just because you didn't open the door? I took a few steps back, watching her warily. So what do you want from me? Trying to frame me again? Zara Mo wore a triumphant, sinister smile. Why not? Listen here, Zara Mo. Don't you dare cross the line. I've already divorced Bo Gu to make way for you too. Why are you still scheming against me? I raised my voice in accusation. And Zara Mo looked at me with nothing but hatred in her eyes. You two-faced bitch. All that talk about divorcing to let me and Bo be together was just an excuse, wasn't it? Your real plan was to retreat in order to advance, to make Bo send me away, wasn't it? I'm not. I truly meant to let you two be together. You're lying. If you really wanted a divorce, why would you have Bo deport me? You knew how much I loved Bo. You knew I didn't want to be separated from him. Yet you still shamelessly tore us apart. Listen here, Myra Su, you're dead. I won't let you get away with this. What are you going to do? I'm warning you, Zara Mo. Don't you dare act recklessly. Last time you falsely accused me of pushing you, and it got me locked up by Bo Gu. What else do you want now? Of course, I'm sending you straight to hell. Myra Su, you brought this upon yourself. If you had just minded your own business and stayed out of my affairs with Bo, I might have spared you, but you actually dared to fight back. Since you're asking for death, I'll grant your wish. I'll make sure you suffer eternal damnation in hell." Zara Mo lunged at me with a vicious snarl, her desperate aggression sending me fleeing upstairs in panic. Zara Mo missed her target but didn't relent. Instead, she chased after me, her pregnant belly leading the way. I turned around and quickly ran to the second floor. With Zara Mo, despite her large belly, chasing after me, standing at the top of the stairs on the second floor, I looked down at her and kept pleading loudly, "Don't come any closer, stay away from me. I'm warning you, Zara Mo, don't even think about framing me. I'm begging you, it's too late to beg for mercy. Myra Sue, just die." Zara Mo climbed the stairs with a sinister grin, reaching out to grab my hand. As her hand brushed against the hem of my clothes, I suddenly raised my foot. I aimed a vicious kick straight at Zara Mo's stomach. The sneer on Zara Mo's face widened, but as she tumbled down, her expression turned to disbelief and shock. I watched her roll down the stairs, her eyes glaring at me with fierce intensity. A meaningful smile played on my lips as I gazed at her, but my voice cried out in feigned panic, "Someone, quick, Zara Mo has fallen." As my words fell, Zara Mo had already tumbled from upstairs to downstairs. A loud thud was heard, followed by Zara Mo's scream of pain. Clutching her stomach, she stared at me in disbelief from where I stood on the second floor, with a smile playing on my lips. I silently mouthed 3 words to Zara Mo, "Drop dead." Zara Mo looked down at her belly, staring at the steel bar that had pierced through it, and let out a delayed scream of agony. Blood gushed from Zara Mo's stomach, splattering everywhere. Her face contorted in pain, her hands clawed desperately, trying to grasp something. In the end, she caught nothing and her arms fell limp. I continued to scream in panic, "Someone come quickly, there's been an accident." Zara Mo was rushed to the hospital by people who arrived urgently. The steel bars placed downstairs had unfortunately pierced through her pregnant belly, and she lost the baby. Not only that, but she also had to undergo a hysterectomy due to severe bleeding. After several hours of emergency treatment, Zara Mo finally returned from the brink of death. The first thing she did upon regaining consciousness was to accuse me of pushing her, causing the death of the child in her womb. The consequences of this incident were extremely severe, especially since I had pushed Zara Mo before and was even confined as a result. Everyone was convinced that I had pushed Zara Mo, and Bo Ji-yu had his guard, Xiao Zhong, come for me first. I calmly went to see Bo Ji-yu, who looked very angry. As soon as he saw me, he demanded, "Myra Sue, why would you do such a thing?" Having lived 2 lives, when it comes to Zara Mo, Bo Ji-yu has never believed me or stood by my side. I wasn't angry at all, just coldly asked Bo Ji-yu, "So you've already convicted me, what are you going to do next? Force me to confess? Keep me confined?" Bo Ji-yu, "By what right? Do you think the court is yours to command?" My attitude made Bo Ji-yu even angrier. "What's with your attitude? Can't I even ask you a question?" "Of course not, you have no right. Don't you know I was already planning to send her away, and she agreed to leave? What you did has disappointed me so much." Bo Ji-yu believed I had pushed Zara Mo and even tried to trick me into confessing. "Myra Sue, Zara Mo's current condition is no small matter. This is a matter of life and death. What you did is intentional harm, and it's not something that can be resolved by just confining you. You'd better tell me the truth so we can find a way to handle this." Would I still be alive if I believed him? I sneered. She fell down on her own. "It has nothing to do with me. I don't need to think of any solutions with you. Bo Ji-yu, I know you want to protect Zara Mo. The baby in Zara Mo's belly died, and she can never have children again, since she's suffered so much. You must want to vent her anger by finding a scapegoat to make her happy, and that scapegoat is me, isn't it?" Bogu's expression turned extremely grim, faced with my sarcasm. He didn't lash out but instead suppressed his anger and spoke in a calmer voice. "It's not what you think. Just tell me honestly what really happened. Did you really push Zara Mo?" I gave Bo Ji-yu a strange smile. "Guess. I want you to tell me yourself whether you did it or not. Just assume I did." Bogu's expression froze. "What? You really pushed her, Myra Sue? Why, that's exactly what I'd like to know too." I shrugged. "Zara Mo keeps saying I bully her, that I want to harm her. I've been wondering why I don't bully anyone else but specifically target her. I racked my brains but couldn't figure out the reason, until she told me why. Do you want to hear it? Bojiu didn't say anything, just looked at me like that. I smiled. She said she and you are a couple, that she likes you, and you love her the most, and that I'm just a smokescreen to cover up your shame. Nonsense. Bogu's voice trembled with anger. Even in this situation, he's still pretending. In my past life, I was fooled by him just like this, only realizing the truth on my deathbed. I sneered. Nonsense, I don't think so. As far as I know, she's not related to you by blood, is she? It's strange how you're so devoted to caring for someone without any blood ties. What's even more peculiar is that you show more concern for Zara Mo than for your own wife. That's quite telling, isn't it? Bogu's expression shifted repeatedly, but he found himself unable to refute my words. Ignoring Bogu's grim expression, I continued, you take Zara Mo's word as gospel, yet no matter how I explain, you refuse to believe me. Have you ever considered that your blind trust in Zara Mo stems from your own guilt? You know your relationship with Zara Mo is inappropriate. You're afraid I'll notice the signs, afraid I'll make a scene, so you preemptively silence me. Bogu's veins bulged on his forehead. I didn't. There's no need to deny it now. I know you want to avenge Zara Mo in this state. You want to punish me. I'm waiting for your move. Bojiu. I pushed Zara Mo. I'm the one responsible for her losing her child and her uterus. I admit it. So go ahead, send someone to arrest me. With a smile on my face, I leaned closer to Bojiu and spoke to him in a voice only he could hear, enunciating each word deliberately. Bojiu was pushed to his limit by me, his breath ragged with anger. I know he's feeling extremely heartbroken for Zara Mo right now, but who will feel heartbroken for my child? Who will feel heartbroken for the innocent me who died tragically in the previous life? I watched the ever-changing expressions on Bogu's face and quickly stepped back as he raised his hand to grab me. Then I lightly added, if you have the ability, I'll be waiting for you to catch me. After saying this, I turned and strode away, followed by a loud bang behind me. Bojiu must have been furious to the extreme and threw something, but it had nothing to do with me anymore. As I left Bogu's ward, I passed by Zara Mo's room and saw her leaning against the headboard, waving her hands excitedly. Several police officers stood by Zara Mo's bedside, with someone taking notes in a notebook. Zara Mo was overwhelmed with emotion, shouting and screaming. When she suddenly spotted me standing at the hospital room door, she let out a shriek. The murderer Myra Sue is right at the door. Why aren't you arresting her? Why are you letting her go? It was Myra Sue who pushed me. The evidence is irrefutable. Hurry up and arrest Myra Sue. Don't let her escape. The police turned to look at me, and I met their gaze with a faint smile on my face. Then, slowly, under their watchful eyes, I stepped into the hospital room. Zara Mo was so emotionally overwhelmed that if she hadn't just undergone surgery and couldn't get out of bed, I'm certain she would have rushed over to hit me. I stood firmly in the center of the hospital room and spoke earnestly. Zara Mo, you need evidence to back up your words. You say I pushed you. Where's your witness? I am the witness. If you can be the witness, then I can just as well say I didn't push you, and you're deliberately framing me. Why would I frame you? Why would I use my own child's life to frame you? I don't know your true intentions either. After all, you've wronged me not just once or twice. But Zara Mo, is it really worth it to slander me at the cost of losing your child and your uterus? Zara Mo didn't yet know about her uterus being removed and froze upon hearing this. What did you say? A look of sympathy appeared on my face, but the words that came out were like knives. I told you. You brought this upon yourself. Not only did you kill your own child, but you also ruined yourself. You can no longer be considered a complete woman. No, that's impossible. How could this be? Zara Mo refused to believe it. You must be lying to me. Arrest the murderer. Why aren't you arresting Myra Sue? She pushed me. She killed my child. She's a murderer. I want her locked up. She must atone for my child's death. The police remained silent. I sighed and said, after all this, you still don't get it. You falsely accused me of pushing you without any evidence. But I have witnesses to prove you're framing me. Zara Mo, you probably didn't realize when you staged this whole act that I wasn't alone at home. There were others with me. What do you mean? Zara Mo's voice cracked. I was afraid of living alone, so I invited colleagues to stay with me. Not just one, but two. They heard everything when you barged into my home and threatened to frame me. So your scheme to set me up is exposed. Zara Mo stared at me wide-eyed as the officer sighed. So, you're the one making false accusations. You should know that filing a false report is also a crime punishable by jail time. How is this possible? How is this possible? I'm not. You've lifted a rock only to drop it on your own foot. You've brought this upon yourself. I considerately voiced the words Zara Mo wanted to say. Zara Mo's eyes rolled back, and she fainted. I had no time to deal with Zara Mo. After all, I had witnesses to prove my innocence. Zara Mo was the one framing me. Besides, as someone who has long applied to support the Western development, what reason would I have to harm her? I've already divorced Bo Ji-yu, and I let go so decisively. How could I possibly have any motive or reason to deal with Zara Mo? The next day, I boarded the train heading west. As the train left the station, I watched the moving scenery outside the window and the bright sunshine, a genuine smile spreading across my face. Bo Ji-yu only learned about my departure 2 days later. He chased me to my workplace, and the supervisor told him that I had already submitted an application to support the Northwest. Besides, to me, he's just an ex-husband. What right does he have to know about my affairs? Bo Ji-yu was completely unaware of our divorce. He went to ask the supervisor. The supervisor showed Bo Ji-yu the signed application. Seeing his own signature, Bo Ji-yu was stunned. He was certain he hadn't signed any divorce application. So what was going on? Bo Ji-yu suddenly remembered the documents he signed for Zara Mo at the hospital. Could it be? Filled with anger and fury, he rushed to the hospital to confront Zara Mo. Zara Mo admitted it, saying the divorce was her idea and she just went along with it. She hugged Bo Ji-yu. Now I only have you, since Myra Sue is gone. Let's be together properly. Bo Ji-yu pushed Zara Mo away. Are you crazy? I am crazy. I became like this because of you. You have to take responsibility for me. Zara Mo finally revealed her true colors to Bo Ji-yu. She demanded that Bo Ji-yu marry her, or else she would report him to the military district for improper conduct. Bo Ji-yu never expected Zara Mo to be such a person. He finally saw her true colors. He finally realized the truth of how he had been deceived by Zara Mo and understood that he had wronged me. But now, Bo Ji-yu is caught in a dilemma. On one side is his future, and on the other is Zara Mo, whom he detests to the core. Under Zara Mo's coercion, Bo Ji-yu finally confessed to his superiors. The superiors valued Bo Gu's talent and decided to suppress the matter, but Zara Mo went mad, unwilling to accept ending up with nothing. She made a scene everywhere, spreading the scandal about her and Bo Ji-yu all around. Just like that, Bo Ji-yu was discharged from the military and sent back home. I heard news about Bo Ji-yu and Zara Mo again in my 3rd year in the Northwest. Someone familiar with us was also assigned to the Northwest, and she told me about Bo Ji-yu and Zara Mo. They're both dead. I was stunned. How could this happen? After Bo Ji-yu was sent home, Zara Mo chased him to the Ji-yu family to make a scene. Bo Ji-yu was utterly exasperated and eventually strangled Zara Mo. Then he committed suicide too. This was an ending I had never anticipated. No sorrow, no schadenfreude. Those I've already let go of aren't worth a single thought from me.